Hey guys, what's up? I want to talk to you guys today about my Aero 15 lower. This particular lower is made by Aero Precision out of Tacoma, Washington. This company, a little bit of background about this company, it's been out for some time now, and they used to sell lowers to other companies as blanks, and those companies would put their name and logo on them and sell them as their own. Probably for a higher price, like maybe $150, $200. Not $200 more, but just $200 total for their lower alone. This one right here cost me $90 from J&S Gun Parts, which is also out of, I think, Seattle, Washington. They're a good place to do business with. I had a great experience with them. Aero Precision also makes upper receivers, not entire uppers. So they do offer, a matching upper and lower. I didn't buy it like that because I wanted a specific caliber. Mine's 7.62 by 39, and I had to get that through a separate person, through a separate company, and that's where the furniture came as well, because I bought a rifle kit. So the rifle kit, you get everything but the lower. So the lower I had to get separately, and that's where I got it from JNS. My impressions of this lower are that it's great. It's awesome. The finish is good on it. It's not, not effed up or anything like that. It's really nice. It's got a nice finish to it. And it's honestly, I don't see a difference between my lower that's only like $90, $100 versus a lower that's $200, $300. Maybe finish, definitely logo. That's the only thing I can say is the difference. Because, they've been all forged the same. All the work is pretty much the same in all of them. Don't get, some people see this, they think it's a casting line. That's not a casting line, that's a forged line. That's what happens when you forge things. Because all receivers are forged. You can find a cast one, but the finish is really different from what I've heard. And also you can tell by the lettering. The lettering is also a little different. So those are things you got to watch out for. This one is forged, not cast. Okay. Now let me show you a little close up here. This is the logo, which is a jet. Looks like a jet taking off. Under that is the name Aero Precision, and under that the standard stuff. Model, caliber, serial number. This one's model AP15, and caliber multi. That's pretty good. That's really nice for me because my caliber that I've chosen is not 223, 5.56, so that's important for me. I really like that about this lower. As well as, this here, all of them, they have the name again, Aero Precision Incorporated, Tacoma, Washington, and then here's the other cool thing. It has pictograms, both sides, okay? Where the other ones, some of them have fire and safe. This has pictograms like some of the higher end ones. To be honest with you, I think those are the two selling points for some receivers. Pictograms here and a nice logo up there. Because in my opinion, they're all the same. I've looked at a couple of them, other ones, CMMG, Lauer Weaponry, and there was another one I seen I don't remember the name of. I didn't see a difference between any of those besides finish. Finish was the only thing I saw different. My finish on mine was awesome, so I didn't have any issues with that. It matches my upper too, so that was pretty good. Here, I got the Magpul trigger guard. Obviously, that didn't come standard on it, so it's you add in the trigger guard. Some receivers now, I think, have an integrated trigger guard because most people opt for this anyways, so they have it, made in with the receiver. This one's not like that. This one you can have the standard straight one. And the standard straight one, some people may wonder why it's there, if everybody switches it out. Well, that's for, everything's for functionality, and that functionality for that piece is that here in the front, you can see there's no pin right here. See that? And then take a look here on the other side. See there's a pin right there that goes through and holds the trigger guard in? Well, if you have the regular straight one here, then in the front you have this push button up there. You push that button and this slides out and down. And the reason for that is if you got gloves on, then you're able to put your hand in here, and with the your fingers are much bigger now, and you can maneuver in here, get your hand in, and you won't have problems pulling the trigger and stuff. So that's what that's for. Overall, on the, some people complain about the pins being too tight here for the trigger and hammer. My FFL, I asked him to install it for me because I didn't know much about these back then, which it's been about a year now. And he said they were a little tight to go in, and he said not to worry about it. That's, it happens to some of them, and that's just because the finish, the color got, the paint or whatever gets into the holes, the coating, and so it makes it a little bit tighter, which is standard whenever you paint something. You gotta bore out the holes before you put your nuts and bolts in, or before you put your bolts in. And I've actually taken apart my trigger and I've smoothed it up and cleaned it up and everything, and the pin's actually going really nicely now. So I didn't even notice that problem when I put it back together. So that's like the only issue, which wasn't even an issue. It's not even a problem. It's the only thing I noticed. Everything else is awesome on this thing. I'll try to show you a close up here of the inside. Now, let me get my light right here. So you can kind of see in there. It looks pretty clean. A little oily. I like to keep my guns oiled up. And back here, it's really clean. So this is not for full auto, so it has the rear still in there, whereas full autos have that machined out back here. Aside from the outside, the machine's good. I didn't have to take anything down inside. No issues whatsoever. Magwell is something some people you need to watch out for, is if it's too tight. Mine, you can hear, it's a little loose. Some people think it's a little too loose. Well, that's because this magazine's completely empty. There's nothing in it. Now, if I had my loaded mag in here, which I do have with me, let me take this out. And I don't know if I showed you this here. I got the bullet button because I'm in California. And you just push that, magazine falls out. Here's my loaded 10-round mag. So you can hear that, but it's not that much. It's not a big issue. If it's too tight, then you do have an issue, and you need to have that opened up in there. That magwell, that's not good. You don't want that at all. So I didn't have that problem. So mine's perfect. It's great. Oh yeah, back here the threads, they've been cut very well. Didn't have an issue with those either. So all that was flawless. Overall, I'm impressed with this. For the price, it's great. I would definitely go out and buy another one if I could. Not now, but eventually I probably will. I do recommend this to you if you are looking to get into a budget build, or you want to save $50 and put it towards your upper or your furniture or something like this on the gun. Whatever. It's great. You can't go wrong with it. So $100 to your FFL. At least that's what it is in California, and you're good to go. I think everybody should get one, but get one from here. But the only thing is that if you want a nice logo and you're willing to pay a little bit more, then go for it. Go with whatever you like, whatever floats your boat. It's all good. But I definitely go back with them. So if you have any comments, just throw them down underneath. I don't care. If you got a question, shoot me a PM or just throw it in the comments as well. I'll be happy to answer your questions about it. I'll help you out as much as I can. But yeah, this is my Aero Precision AP15 lower, and I'll talk to you guys later.